y'all. I'm Ashlyn.
Emily.
And I'm Marla.
And we want you to mansplain baseball elsewhere.
Yay!
That's us, because we're too busy going to the NLCS. Woo! It's going to be
so
very
excited.
If you're listening in your headphones, I'm very sorry. Very sorry. So anyway, I'm toasting with Light Sky, the low-calorie, blue moonish kind of drink or whatever today, because I'm also kicking off a 4-day weekend. So yay me. I only worked 2 days this week, so toast to that.
Nice.
Because it was postseason baseball season. So I needed, so I took
that.
It worked out really well.
I love that. I should have done that because I'm exhausted.
Fucking Dodgers and Giants having the nerve to have a good series when they play at like
midnight.
Ass cracking midnight.
Like literally, last night, I really wanted the Giants to just go ahead and win so it could be done with. But when I saw the Dodgers go up like by I don't even know what, but like a lot, I was like, at least I can go to fucking sleep. Like at least I can go to sleep because it's not close, and I'm fucking tired.
There have been multiple nights like I've fallen asleep with baseball on and then do my midnight like wake up and the game
it's still on. Yeah.
Anyway,
it's rough.
At least we're not playing out there yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, Marla, what do you have? What are you toasting with?
I've got some Four Roses.
Ooh.
Nice little sound effect for y'all.
Yes.
And I've got a 2-part toast because it is not only the WNBA finals. The Sky are taking on the Aces, and the second game is tonight at 9 Eastern, which is also kind of late, but the games aren't like 5 fucking hours long, so it's fine. And also, second part of my toast is to hockey because the NHL is back. So, toast to all of the sports.
I got to women's-plain that to someone last night while I was wearing my Canes.
Happy opening day to you.
Hockey.
Oh my gosh. And the Pens won their opening game against the double winning Lightning. Everybody already talking about a three-peat. Suck on that. I don't even care how the rest of the season goes. And the Kraken started, and they lost, but it was a really good game. My clown ass stayed up for that, speaking of staying up late, so I didn't go to bed till like 1:30. I'm also tired. I tried to stop at a Starbucks on my way home to get a freaking cold brew for this, and the Starbucks closes at 2:30. What Starbucks closes at 2:30? So,
yeah,
I don't know. I was like,
afternoon coffee
enraged.
is more important than my morning coffee.
It really is.
But that afternoon one,
it's necessary to survive for the rest of the day.
Yeah. I said, fuck it. Now I have bourbon, so we'll see how this night goes.
I love bourbon, Marla. Almost as good as Marla. Ashlyn, what are you toasting with? Probably coffee.
A venti iced vanilla latte with a quad shot. Because I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. And we have gymnastics. We just got home from gymnastics. We had this round 2 of gymnastics in like an hour and a half. But there's no baseball tonight, so I'm bound and determined. And my hockey doesn't start till tomorrow. We play the Kraken tomorrow. So I have no reason to stay up tonight. So I'm really trying to go to bed at like 7:05.
I mean, there is a lot of hockey on tonight. I think there's like 4 games on or something.
Not my hockey, though.
Yeah, none that are like overly I'm excited about.
When I saw the Preds didn't play tonight, I was like, thank God. I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm going to sleep. And so, yeah, I'm toasting to Freddie Freeman. Being a Brave for life, specifically. That part.
Hopefully. That
part is the specific toast part. Today would have been a great day to just announce that, by the way. Just saying. No baseball. Then like, hey, by the way, guys, we extended him.
We know Bruce Twitter is probably trying to kill each other right now.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there's still time. It's only 4:40 p.m. There's time.
Still like 20% of Braves Twitter that would be like, Freddie Freeman, he was kind of sucky in the playoffs. Like, you know how postseason, too many sports. Do you know how many like tweets about that I saw? And then all of a sudden last night, they're like, oh my God, you're our savior. And I'm like,
yeah.
Literally talk trash about him 5 seconds ago. Speaking of talking trash, Will Smith, he has chained his game up. I still pucker my butt every single time he.
Yeah, I still don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I mean, I still don't like him, but I had to give him props yesterday because I was like, holy shit. I can't believe he didn't fuck everything up.
Yeah. I appreciate
I mean, there's still time. He still could.
Yeah.
So we'll see in a week or two how we're saying his name. But happy with him for now. Cautiously.
Yeah. I appreciate him, but also hate him. But we've been over this. He can't, he never will win me back. It's it. It's over.
That boyfriend who realizes he messed up and he's like showering you with gifts and he's trying to be nice.
But you don't trust it. You're like,
love bombing. Like, no, honey, it's too late.
This is also how you last time. Then you ended up, cheating with my best friend or something.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You're like, I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it. Sorry.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah. Tyler Matzik, though, has played in 69 games, so that was nice.
Nice.
He's dropped dick in everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
At least the ones that we care about.
Right. Okay, so let's go through the series, I guess. So Yankees shit the bed. Like, all we want you to do is beat the Red Sox. But then Red Sox, see, this is when you're making our predictions. I was kind of like, which Red Sox is showing up here? Like the recent one or like the April-May one? Well, I guess they traveled back in time and pulled out April-May Red Sox. Yankees were just disappointment. So now they're all Astros fans, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to see. And like, I get it, but also not. So
I get it because, like, I fucking hate NC State, but if they're playing Duke, I hope for either an asteroid or State to win.
Yeah.
Either one's good. Just not. So, okay. So, try and go through this in my head. So, do we have anything more to expand upon that? The Yankees just, like, they didn't get it done.
Yeah, I mean, like, Garrett Cole wasn't good. Giancarlo Stanton was good.
Tyon got knocked out in, like, it was early. I forget what inning it was, but it was early.
It's not, they just weren't very good. Shocker. I don't know.
Shockingly been horrible, people say, since all of a sudden they've cracked down on sticky stuff, which just seems an awful coincidence to me. But that's Yankees Twitter throwing that out there on their own. And shout out Keith McPherson, who's like, I told y'all he would suck.
Yeah. And it's weird because he came back after that all went down in July-ish.
Yeah.
He came back, he struggled for like a couple weeks and then he was like, oh, I actually do have it,
Yeah, because after that.
Maybe not. Maybe he was still using it.
Yeah, after that was like he had a couple that were like bad, but then he had that complete game shutout against Houston where he was like ridiculous. And then it was kind of like, maybe that was just showing out. Maybe he was just showing out for Houston, but you didn't really have it. You just dug down deep for that one.
Also, they are examining the pitcher's gloves and everything after every inning this time.
Yeah.
So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Maybe. So then the Red Sox took on Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay took the first one. I was like, well, here we go. Right? Tampa Bay did take the first one.
Yes, they did. You're right. Everybody was a gentleman's sweep. Well, except the Giants and the Dodgers. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
See.
And then the Red Sox were like, not so fast, my friend. That was it. The second game, they were like 14-6 or something.
I think so. I think that's right. Because there was, I would say, I think it's because it kind of swung one way and then swung all the way back the other way. Because I was like, damn, maybe the Rays are fake. Maybe this isn't.
Yeah, I woke up at my sleep.
14-6. That was the.
Yeah.
On Friday.
And I was like, oh shit. And Eric was like, why are you saying oh shit in the middle of the night? And I was like,
what's
baseball.
I was happy because I was still salty because the Rays didn't fucking beat the Yankees in the last day of the season, which knocked out my Jays. So I was salty about it and I got my revenge. So, and
that's all that matters.
I don't hate Boston. So I don't really care. I'd rather see than the Yankees. I don't hate the Red Sox. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
How is it? I just think Tampa Bay has gotten way too damn big for their britches. Like,
and they're boring, dude. They're just boring.
Yeah. And there's no real personality on either of the teams.
Yeah.
At least, there's no like villains.
Texting one night, like, this should be an exciting game, but like, I just want to go to sleep. Like, what is this?
Yeah, there's not. Yeah,
whereas
there's
like
not much to talk about for either one of them, to be honest.
I don't like the Dodgers, but they put on a damn show. Like when they're playing.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, most of the time.
When they're not playing us.
Yeah, that's not fun. No fun there.
So we got that, and then we have the Astros, and then the White Sox like won the third game, and then they wanted to run their mouths, which I found funny. So I don't know numbers. I'm not good with numbers, but they came out afterwards and talked about like the White Sox actually have a bigger discrepancy between home and road numbers than the Astros do.
Yeah.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Of all the teams to say something.
Yeah. Like, perhaps we should be a little quiet there. But anyway, go Stros, I guess.
Yeah, that part of my bracket is still intact, at least. The very first game, fucking wild card between the Yankees and the Red Sox, it was busted, but that's fine. I wasn't mad about it.
I just can't wait to see Correa in Tigers uniform next year. It's gonna be great.
I bought Little Caesars pizza today, so you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, but let's get our funds up for it.
Yep. I sure did. So
What's Tuve gonna do all by his little lonesome?
I don't know. And they're getting old though. Like they're talking about Michael Brantley was like drafted in 2005, and I was like, shit.
What?
I would have been drafted. Like you old.
Yeah.
And the game I was listening to, the White Sox game, was it yesterday when they hit that like crazy home run? Maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't even know what time is anymore. But the guys were commenting that like, oh, Altuve's not as fast as he used to be and all that. And I'm like, really? Because just like last year, he was still pretty damn fast. But I don't know.
Also, if you just hit home runs, you really don't have to be fast.
It wasn't him that hit it, but it was the White Sox hit the home runs.
440? I don't even know 40 numbers. Nobody come at me. Like instead of like a 4.4, you run a 4.5. Like, is that not as fast? Like,
yeah, like it still seems pretty fast to me, bro.
From sitting on my couch drinking my beer,
right? Like, it still feels pretty fast. I'm just saying.
I want to say his run pace or whatever was like 60-something or 70-something feet per second.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They do like feet per second or whatever, right? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I know the but again, sports is. He's still fast. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
That little legs can move.
Like if he hits like a game winner, like walk off kind of deal, he does just run around like in his tidy whities or whatever the hell they wear.
Yeah. When he
find a wire now, bitch.
Last home run yesterday. No, I don't know what day it is. I can't help it. I don't know. I don't know what day it is, but the day that yesterday,
10-1.
Yesterday, 10-1. He hit a home run that made it like 10-1. I think he hit the last home run of the game. I don't know anything really at this point, apparently. But our
game already started, so that's not our fault. Which, by the way, why are they putting Houston right before us? Because like that first game was like tied, and then ours started, and I'm like, but obviously I have to watch the Braves.
Yep. I don't know what what a good system is. I really don't. Because like people complained about like they don't care about games overlapping. They just want their team to play in like prime time. But like I kind of do care about games overlapping. Maybe that's the not cool thing to care about. But like I know I can have two screens, but like I don't really wanna. Like I want to focus. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me.
This is the college football fan of me. Marshall, stop. He is eating a Nerf gun.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's like the $70 one I just bought for someone's birthday, so I kind of want to shoot him with it now. But I want PETA. Don't at PETA, please. Anyway, they like start a fucking game at 11 a.m. What is the difference, honestly, though, between 1 p.m. and 11 a.m.? You're either going to go or you're not going to go. Like, you have to take off work either way.
Yeah, somebody was so mad because they had bought tickets to, I guess it was game 3 of ours was the one that was in the daytime, I think. I don't remember because whatever, I don't know what time it is. But anyways, they had bought tickets to game 3 and then couldn't get off work. Like, number one, I'm sorry, if you don't know that the Braves are going to be in the daytime slot by now, I really don't know what to tell you. Like, I really don't.
Also,
we are a small market team.
At first.
Also, that's what I'm saying. Also, why would you spend that kind of money off playoff tickets if you didn't know for a fact you could get off work to go? Like, that seems like a you problem, not a MLB problem. But like whatever.
I don't understand.
Like,
I know as someone who works from home, I don't have to worry about like, oh, I don't have time to get home or like but in my job, even when I did work in the office, I could still have the game on because I have that luxury. So I don't know. I wasn't peeved about it. I get that there were people that were, but there was people that couldn't watch last night because they were working. Like there's no perfect time for them to schedule it. And it goes by like seating and record and shit. So
yeah, like nobody's gonna put a small market 88 team win on at 7 o'clock at night when you've got the reigning world champion and 107 win team facing off.
And
they're
a team
getting
that's
that
better
slot.
than that team.
Like they're getting that slot. Like I don't know what to tell you. So I don't know, but that's just me. I just try to not get mad about stuff that is out of my control. Sometimes I can't help it, but
what are you gonna do about it? Like
I'm pretty good about not getting mad about TV scheduling.
You looked at it though and you're like, oh, it's the Dodgers who are a wild card and the Giants or whatever, like they're still the West Coast team. They're going to be on late.
Yeah, like they can't play at I don't know. It just
they're not going to wake up at 9 to play.
Exactly. Like use your head for me one time. Just once. And realize also I get that this is hard to do, but realize the world doesn't revolve around your wants and needs.
Excuse you?
Just saying. I know. It's crazy. I know, but it doesn't.
So before we get to the series of this, so we do have the Giants and the Dodgers. Giants shocked everyone. Winning the NL West.
Even though Dodgers fans still say they're not the best team.
It's crazy.
Yeah, which
apparently they are, honey. It's been a good series.
It has been. It's been good games. And that game that the wind affected so much was wild.
Yeah. Oh
that
my
was
God.
What, like not last night, but the night before when it was like 1-0 was the final score.
Yeah,
like,
his face. Like, I want that framed. Like, just to
Gavin's
use it as a reaction. Yeah, like his face.
Yeah, like he thought he hit that. Like, what do you mean that wasn't a home run? Like, I just jacked that thing. Yeah, that was a wild game.
Okay, so kind of going backwards, there's been some weird rules, which if people listen to our pod, they would know about it bounces and goes over. That's a ground rule double.
Yeah.
Should listen to us.
It hits the person. Like, we've covered this stuff, y'all.
Yeah,
Pay attention.
like we
Take
literally
notes.
covered it.
Did that on fucking purpose. Let's be honest. Running like 5 feet inside the line. It wasn't 5 feet.
The established base path. Nobody runs to first base through the fucking green. Like, that's not.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Shady.
But
whatever.
I mean, it worked.
Base running. That's smart base running. Perhaps we should learn from it.
I was gonna say, can't relate
for
to
fuck's
that, though,
sake.
so I don't know what to. We
So-
don't do that.
But yeah, walls have been the main character in the postseason so far. People bitched about the monster the whole time. People have been bitching about the other 7-foot wall. Like,
The only person who has a legitimate bitch against the wall is probably Lorenzo Kane because he went full speed into the.
I think the wall has a beef with him because Jesus,
I was nervous for him. And then he was like bad next to go. I'm like, oh, okay, he's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that hurt me. Like, fuck.
Like if I stub my toe, I'm down for a good 2 weeks. Like, what are you doing? But anyway, okay, so Giants, Dodgers, they play again tomorrow. It's kind of rude of them not to finish up today. I know travel, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, there's no baseball on today. That's just rude.
That's what I was saying. When I realized there was no baseball today, I was like, what? What? Like, none at all?
Yeah.
This is weird.
Seems marketing, but I don't know, whatever.
This is one series where I know what my heart wants, and that's to see the Giants in the NLCS.
Mhm.
But the thing about the Dodgers that scares me, and anybody can whatever record this if they want to, the Dodgers have our damn number. Like the
That's
Giants,
the
better team technically and all that, but like I feel more confident playing them because the Dodgers always have our number.
The Dodgers are in our head at this point. Like it's.
Yes.
I'm not saying that like they're not a good team. They're a good team. Obviously, we all know that. But like when it comes to Dodgers Braves, it's just like y'all really gonna sound like this, but it's fine. And they're like that big brother that we just can't best.
Right. Like if
Once
we
we
get
do,
one,
Damn year.
then we'll get in our head and be like completely
Yeah.
done. Like with the Giants, if we got one run down, it'd be like, oh, one run, whatever. We can come back.
I mean, did we go out? Oh, look at me trying to remember scores from the regular season. That's not happening. But we did fairly well against the Giants this season, better than with the Dodgers. And again, I think that relates back to just we can't get over it. And it's
At least
frustrating.
the series at the end of August, which I think we only played them once this year, right? Or do we play them twice?
I don't think we had a home series. Maybe we did. I don't know. It's been a long year, man.
But in any case, the series we played against them at the end of August, we won the first game 6-5, lost the second game 0-5, and then won 9-0. So
yeah, see, that's not
better than I would have thought going into it, which I remember now that we're talking about it, that I remember saying, oh yeah, and then the series, we played them in September too. We lost the first two and then won the last one.
So we went 500
with them this year.
Gotcha.
3-3.
But see, with the Dodgers swept us when we were there. And then I think we took 2 of 3 from home, right? I think that's right. I know they swept us when we were there at the end of August.
The end of August, we lost all 3 of them. And then, let me scroll. Loud ass children in the back. I don't see.
Yeah, in June.
Yeah,
the first
loss,
weekend in June.
win. Yeah, we won.
So our record for the year with the Giants is better than the Dodgers. Neither one's great. I mean, I get that. They're both really good teams.
And I put out a poll last night after we clinched for the NLCS, and I was like, so who do you want to face? And I still don't know. Most of the people in that poll said Giants. A lot of people are saying Dodgers because we'd get home field advantage and because they want revenge, yada, yada. I get that. I'm still scared either way.
I care about home field advantage. I want a team that I know if we play our best baseball, we can beat. And they're in our heads, which I think maybe we'll overcome. There's been a lot of turnover. Half these people weren't even on our team like a couple months ago. So.
Yeah, that's true. We got new guys, new life, new energy, and Soroka and Ronnie aren't there. So, I mean, it could go differently, but I'm just scared.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's a part of me that's like revenge would be cool, but there's a bigger part of me that's like I just want to win, bro. I just want to win.
Out this round, we can always talk trash about how they didn't even make it to the NLCS.
Exactly. So, there's always that, and I really like that thought.
Like, I'm down for revenge, but I want a ring this year.
Yeah, and that's revenge. Revenge on 29 teams will be us getting a damn piece of metal.
Well, yeah. I think we'd have a better chance with the Giants, but what the fuck do I know? So
either way, I'm probably gonna die.
So,
I don't
blood
know.
pressure's through the roof. So
with as much emotion and adrenaline and ridiculousness that I watched the last inning of the game by myself. David had already gone to bed. The kids had already gone to bed, so I was being quiet but like I was legitimately shaking and like felt like I could puke.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a division series. We got a long way to go.
Whole lot
It
more.
wasn't even a win or go home game either.
No.
Yeah. It took me a second to process, like after Will Smith threw that pitch and it like went into the glove and the guy didn't even swing. I like sat there and I stared at and I like blinked for a second and I was like, holy shit, he did it.
Aaron goes, how shitty is that to go down looking? And I was like, oh, that's right. We won a game.
Yeah.
I was still waiting.
I was so keyed up that I was like, I know something dramatic's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like we already missed that call that definitely hit the dirt. Okay, it did. There was some other bad call that happened that I can't remember right now. I just said Hank Aaron was shaking his head. Anyway, but that's okay. You gotta adapt, overcome, whatever. But I was just sitting there in that mode that like if anything can possibly go wrong, it's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I had to explain that Will Smith could be a good pitcher, but it's like he's either 0 or 100 in my eyes. Like that's just how I feel about him.
Mm-hmm.
So like he could easily like a 3-run home run or something bullshit, and I'd be like, and now we're done. So
and like I was sitting in the living room watching on the TV or my computer because we had hockey on the TV. And like, so my husband and kids are in there too. And I'm like going like this, just so stressed out, staring at the computer and like explaining to my kid what's going on because she's asking about it. And where was I going with this? Oh, and my husband asked like, oh, are they about to win? And I was like, I don't know. This is our most stressful reliever.
Yeah.
Anything could happen at this point, honestly. And then the last pitch was thrown and I was like, oh shit.
And it was Yelich, so I was like, surely he's not going to go down like a bitch.
Oh, I felt so bad for him afterwards, though. After we had already beaten and won the series, and then they showed him, and he's like crying. I felt so bad.
They looked so sad. Like they were all
really did look so sad.
Hater's face was beautiful. That gave me life. Like, Yelich made me sad.
The sportsmanship, waiting around, whatever, like that's good. Because I would have been like off to the locker room, been like, or clubhouse, been like, fuck y'all, I'm done. I'm going to cry in private now.
My kid asked that. She's like, why are they just standing there? I was like, well, they're just waiting.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man.
And then people got so mad at Adam Duvall. Like, I think the game before.
Yeah,
well, he made some dumb moves. He had a very weird series.
He better be running bases today, bro. You better be running bases today, bro.
Yes. But at that time, like, also Adam Duvall has done some things to keep us in a lot of games this year. So.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Now, if you're stupid multiple games in a row, I'm going to have to hurt you.
Well, technically, he was stupid 2 games in a row.
Yeah. That's, no.
But
it's fine. But it's fine.
We'll give him 3.
We won.
Because of his quads. He gets a pass.
Yeah.
By the way, it was so weird. They were interviewing Wash like before one of the games, and he was talking about how he likes to actually go on the field with the players. And a lot of players like to stay and play video games in the clubhouse. And he was like, "No, my players actually go on the field." And I'm like, "Bro, you're a professional. You should like actually take like infield practice on some grass."
Yeah, what teams are playing on the simulator in the clubhouse? Name names, because I want to know like, who the fuck's doing that.
Like if it's for like practice or like extra, or it's like, but on game day for real.
But that leads into the on the field practice.
Yeah,
that's your preliminary shit. I don't know. That was weird.
But also watching Ronnie's reactions on social media.
Oh.
I miss him so
he
much.
was there in the game the other day.
He was like,
he was.
But he wasn't there last night. I was sad.
Chipper dropped the ball literally the other day, which was hilarious.
Take away his gold gloves. He's at it.
I think I'm making this scenario up in my head, but it makes sense. I think they probably didn't let him come last night because it was a clinch game and he don't need to be in there jumping all around, acting all crazy on a brand new ACL, you know?
Yeah, that may be. They were like, no,
yeah,
we
like,
know you're going to run out there.
Bro. Exactly. We know you're going to hop the fence and run out there. This is not happening. Not today. You stay home.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Well, So predictions: Braves take it all, obviously.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Giants, Dodgers. Any? We don't really know.
I don't know. I will say I felt more confident in the Giants before yesterday's game than I do before today's game, if that makes sense. I think
Dodgers
given
like the Nats, they find some way to fuck everything.
Like I know the Giants all year have just found a way to win. Like I know that. But giving LA another chance just don't sit right with me. Just don't sit right with me.
They always get it done in the postseason. It's so annoying.
But again, on the other hand,
who I definitely think are going to take the Red Sox.
Yeah, for sure. I think that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be close.
I think that'll be a good series, though.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be a good series, but I think Houston comes out of that.
I think they're just on another level.
They're so good. They're so good. It's kind of crazy.
It's crazy to watch, honestly.
Like, they're so good. And it's like the whole team. Like, the actual entire team.
Yeah, like, name a weak spot. You can't.
Like, what? The only thing is, Jake Myers did come out of that game yesterday, I think. When he tried to rob that homer, and like hurt his arm somehow. I'm not even really sure what arm or how he hurt it or whatever, but he came out and Chaz went in. But they have kind of similar numbers, so I mean Jake's come up in probably some bigger spots, like whatever, but they're pretty similar as far as numbers go. So swapping them out wasn't a huge deal. I haven't seen anything on like if he actually hurt himself or it was just kind of like, ow, this hurts, I can't play right now, you know?
So they said somebody on Twitter posted a video of some team exec saying like it's like day to day kind of like it's not super serious, but also they probably wouldn't use them like unless they really needed them right away, kind of thing.
Gotcha. And does their stuff start on Friday? Is that right? I think that's right.
They're a day ahead of us.
Yeah, I would say they start a day ahead of us. So we have an off day, and then NL finishes up Thursday, and then AL starts Friday, I believe.
Yeah, the Dodgers-Giants game is at 9:07, and then the Red Sox-Astros game is Friday at 8:07. Why is the earlier game? Okay, like I know East, West Coast, whatever, but why is the earlier game on a Friday night? Fuck you. Anyway.
That's so late.
When there's only one game.
Tomorrow, so when I have supper with my family, I still will have time to watch baseball. That's what it is. They planned it around me.
They consulted you. Well, they need to consult us more. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so last thing for this, Manfred said they're going to try to play games in more alternative kind of settings next year.
Lake Placid. Do it. Do y'all remember how bad the Lake Placid game was for the NHL this past season? Because I remember. And it's a joke, but it'd be fucking funny to watch a baseball team play on ice. That's all I'm saying.
It would. That would be quite funny. I wish they would come
do like play. A Pro Bowl.
I wish they would come play Rickwood Field. Because it's the oldest ballpark in the United States. And also, it's 20 minutes from me.
Yeah. In all seriousness, they should play more like minor league fields. Like they got Bowman ready in like not even half a season when they started playing in Williamsport. Like your AAA facilities, I mean, they're not going to be great, but I mean the field's good enough.
I mean, the Jays played a whole flipping half a season.
Yeah, like Jays played half their season not in their ballpark. So it's doable. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's get more people and reasonable prices, obviously, because minor league ball is the backbone of baseball in America, because that's what's accessible to people in terms of cost and location and like investment time and everything. Like, so get your major league clubs. I'm not saying like a week-long series, just like one game.
Yeah, and like
I mean,
Liquid
if
Field.
the Rangers ever played the Nats, because my local team's the Rangers, they could do it in Granger Stadium, and then you could be like, hey, look, your Rangers coming up now, like, which ones are playing it? You know what I mean? Like, kind of to get people interested. No, it's not going to be your biggest moneymaker of the year, but, like, it goes back to what the heart of baseball is, which is America's game, and it's a family-friendly thing you can actually go and do. In minor league baseball, you can kind of afford. Major league baseball is like ridiculous, but get them excited on that ground level. Who knows?
Yeah, see, Rickwood Field, it basically sits empty. I mean, the Barons do go play a game there still, like a day game there once a year. But Rickwood Field, I mean, Babe Ruth played there, Shoeless Joe played there, the Black Barons played there, the Negro League ran through there. Like, it's a really cool place. Dizzy Dean pitched down there. Like, it's really cool. Lots of cool people have been there. But, I mean, Michael Jordan played there.
Right.
Once. Tim Anderson's seen it. He's played there when he was on the Barons. Luis Robert or however we want to say his name.
Like Robert.
Right?
Robert. Right. I don't know. But yeah.
I don't know.
Like
I'll just say how he says it and how the announcers say it are completely different. So
well,
yeah,
and then
the guys are like, it's Robert. I'm like, it's not actually.
I agree. But then somebody showed me something when he came up where he was like, yeah, it's Robert, that's fine.
Because he knows we're dumb
Say
Americans.
it, that's not fine.
Good. Like, if someone calls you Ashley, you're just like, whatever, they're wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that to me is not a I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like reassurance, I guess, that you're saying it correctly. That's kind of like him saying, I'm not going to screw with you right now, whatever. I don't care what you say.
Hold us accountable and make us say your real name, please.
Please. I want to know how to say your name, please.
Like, I might not be able to roll my R, but I can.
Like that Bryce Harper, like, corrected that fan that was yelling Acuna's name wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
respect a person. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And on that note, respect the Braves. I really
Braves over everybody.
Yes. Always.
Bye. We'll see you after the next series. So the Braves series.
Send us to our Venmo and or patreon.com/mansplainbb podcast. And our Venmos are Braves Ashlyn, Braves Emily, Braves Marla, because we need coffee. Because
really we do.
We're tired.
And we have to apparently get it delivered before 2:30 where Marla lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
I was ready to rage. So that would be nice.
We're ready to battle. #GoBraves. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, guys.